Hi, I'm Dr. Neha Sood. I'm a consultant at the Department of ENT and Cochlear Implant at BLK Super Speciality Hospital. I'll be showing you our voice lab, and I'll be speaking a little bit about the voice lab. Here we have our unit, the monitor and the camera, where I'm going to show you 3 clips of patients where we use the stroboscope to diagnose the disorders which they were having and efficiently treat them. This first clip is of a patient who came with foreign body sensation in the throat. She is a 60-year-old female, and she repeatedly complained of some foreign body sensation in the throat which was not being diagnosed. So we advised her a video stroboscopy, and on the stroboscopy here we could find that there was a small cyst which was missed occasionally when a indirect laryngoscopy was done on the aryepiglottic fold here. This cyst was giving her a continuous irritation in the throat and a foreign body sensation. This patient was then advised excision of that cyst with laser, and at present she is perfectly comfortable and fine, and she does not have any foreign body sensation. This is another video of a patient, a 30-year-old male patient who came with a diagnosis to us, and this is very interesting because he was advised surgery and he had come for a second opinion. He came with a report of pictures where the patient was shown to have vocal nodules, and he had been advised surgery for that. So we immediately did a video stroboscopy. This was what we found. On stroboscopy, we found that there were no vocal nodules. What he actually had was that the vocal process of the vocal cords were very prominent, as we can see here, which were giving the false appearance of vocal nodules, and whoever had done a video endoscopy missed that and mistook them for vocal nodules, and he was advised surgery. On stroboscopy we could see the picture very clearly. This patient, as you can see here, has very prominent vocal processes of the vocal cords, and along with that he has severe laryngopharyngeal reflux, which is causing this congestion over the arytenoids, and because of the laryngopharyngeal reflux there is severe congestion at the posterior end of the cords. There are no nodules, and we showed this to the patient. We have put him on medication, and maybe in a duration of 1 or 2 months he will be completely okay with medication and he will not require a surgery. The last video which I'm going to be talking about is of a patient who came with hoarseness of voice since 5 to 6 months. He was a person who was working in the marketing department, so he had to talk a lot. So he was taken up for a video stroboscopy. On stroboscopy we found that there was a large cyst which was arising at the anterior end of the left vocal cord, and it was arising from the upper surface, which was clearly visible on our endoscopy, as you can see here. The patient was advised a laser resection of the cyst, and the cyst was removed completely, preserving the mucosa, which was again, the flap was deposited back over the vocal cord. So the voice preservation was very good. Patient had a very good voice post-operatively. This was the last video. Concluding to my talk, I would just like to mention the advantages of the voice lab, which includes a video stroboscopy and the other rigid and the flexible endoscopes. Here we can easily examine the vocal cord movements, the function, the presence or the absence of any lesions like the cysts, nodules or any mass. Very clearly it can be easily documented, and the surgery or the treatment can be planned effectively. To know more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.
BLK Super Speciality Hospital, a passion for healing.